welcome to the Old Lumens channel again. I have a little light that was sent to me for review. I didn't pay for it. I requested this light from Thorfire. I'd seen it in a thread on Budget Light Forum, and I wanted to investigate it a little bit. It looked like a neat little light. So this is a Thorfire Keychain flashlight, and I don't know if I can tell you the model number. This says 470CV, but anyways, I'll find out what the model number is. Let's see. This came out of Amazon. It uses a CR123A or a 16340. I have 16340s. Says Thorfire Keychain LED mini flashlight, pocket torch. Super bright. Rotate switch. Okay. Anyways, like I say, I'll find out what the number is. This came from Amazon, and it came from Amazon in the U.S. Thorfire Direct. It also says Keychain Direct. So, anyways, they have a place apparently in Las Vegas. I'll go ahead and do a little unboxing here, and we'll see what we got. It came in a padded envelope, and it looks like the box is, done really well. It's sealed up here, so I'll be cutting that open. We'll see what we got here. Hang on a minute. Okay, inside the box, the light comes in a little padded envelope itself here. Plus, you have a little manual with it. This is the KL02 model, okay, and it's a little manual that tells you how to operate the light. Looks like it gives you quite a bit of information how to turn it on. It's one mode. Tells you what battery to use, size, approximate size is 55mm length, 23mm body diameter. Tail rotate switch made of aircraft grade aluminum. Premium Type 3 hardened anodized finish. I'm surprised that it's a HA3, but anyways, we'll take a look at that and see. High efficiency reflection lens. It's a plastic lens. It's made for just a flood light. Initial thoughts here. We got a little hook to attach it for a keychain. Got 4 holes to be able to attach a keychain lanyard or that hook to. I do see a little bit of mark right here where the anodizing is missing. This light is a very inexpensive light. I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. Well, naturally, you know that. Okay, so down inside there's some type of driver, alright, in the front, and the lens most likely is glued on. I don't know that for sure. There we go. It does unscrew. Okay, and it's not glued in place. There's the LED. It's not a Cree. I can't tell you what the manufacturer is. I asked them. I wrote to Thorfire about this on their Facebook page. It looks like it has one little resistor. Other than that, it's just direct drive with one little resistor. And the plastic lens is thick. It's got a little O-ring in it. It's in good shape. Looks like it's molded fairly well. And like I said, we got just a little driver, a little contact plate in there, and a resistor. All right. So that's basically it. It's just one mode. You turn it on and off. Just by, we'll go ahead and put a battery in here. I have a IMR 16340, and we'll see what we get here. There we go. It's just a twisty, and I'll go ahead and put the lens back on here for just a minute. Give you an idea how it looks with the lens. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's not super bright, but it'd be plenty for a keychain light. It is a little bit heavy with a 16340 in it. With a battery in it, it's got quite a little bit of heft to it. But it's a nice little twisty, and what I thought was, and the reason I was discussing this with Thorfire was, I'd love to see this light with like two modes, a regular high mode and then a moonlight, and they had never thought about that. I also talked to them about the possibility of putting a Cree LED in there, maybe a XPG or something like that, to put out some more light. And then, I mean, you could do more than two modes. You could do three modes. I mean, we do it all the time. We use twisty lights. There's plenty of room because the driver looks to be a 17 millimeter. Hang on a second here. We'll try to find out real quick. I don't have much time here on my battery. Maybe a hair bigger than 17. I'll have to look at that and see. I'll have to measure that when I pull it out. It might be 18 millimeter, be an oddball, but there should be enough room to make a driver that would take a little Cree LED and maybe just a 170, 135 chip on it. This is basically direct drive as it is, so maybe that would be fine, and just put a little controller in there where you could change modes. Anyways, I've asked them to look at that and see what they could do. I'm hoping that they'll go through with it. I'm hoping they'll look at it and see if they could do maybe a BLF edition, or at least do a run of them for BLF and CPF or whoever might want it. I figure if we could get a couple hundred pieces run, it might be something they'd look at. Of course, they're probably going to want a minimum of 500, but if the light was under $10 when it was all finished, which I'm sure it would be because these are fairly inexpensive, I mean, heck, it wouldn't be a bad little light at all, I mean, I wouldn't mind carrying one of these around with that plastic dome in there. It's really great for just illuminating close-up areas, and it would carry well on a keychain or even a belt fob, That's about it, I guess. It seems to be a nice little light for the price. It seems to be well made for the price, and I think overall it's a winner as far as I'm concerned. I'll probably carry it as it is, but like I say, I'm hoping that Thorfire will go ahead and investigate this and look at putting a little driver in there. Or as I say, even if they just went ahead and redid the circuit board, put a small, like an XPG or even smaller in there, XRE or something, and had enough room to do their circuitry and put just a little controller in there to change modes. 2 or 3 modes would be great on this thing. Anyways, that's the Thorfire KL02. I know you can get them from Amazon. You can probably get them off of eBay. You can contact Thorfire on Facebook and get it that way too. And as always, thanks for watching. Okay, I've got the driver out. I mean, it's just a little contact plate, okay, and the LED. And like I say, it's got a little resistor in there. And I think that's just to keep from maxing out the power on it. There's not a lot of room, but if you use a really small Cree base like an XPD, something like that, or maybe an XPE, then there should be enough room if it was redone to where you might be able to put in a small controller. I don't think we could use our normal ones that we use on most of the 17 millimeter drivers, but we could probably use a different one that had where you had a little more room, and you could basically have a driver, or a controller and a resistor to control your high mode, and you should be able to, from that, be able to do hopefully low mode and maybe even a medium. I don't know what else it would entail because I'm not good with electronics, but I'm going to go discuss this in the forums and see if anybody works on maybe designing one that we could work with Thorfire on it and see what they might want to be willing to do. Anyways, that's what it is. It's just a little contact plate with the LED on it and one resistor. And there is enough room to have just a little bit more space in there, you know. I mean, the LED could be elevated just a hair, but with a Cree LED and a smaller base, you'd have more room on this board. So, all right, thanks again.